Hello and welcome to episode one of my Baltimore Ravens franchise, Madden 24. It's a pretty easy decision on what team I wanted to take. I started a Baltimore Ravens franchise late in Madden 23. I think I got about 11 weeks in, and MLB came out. I kind of lost interest, gravitated more towards MLB. I am currently running a can't talk. Baltimore Orioles franchise in MLB The Show. As I've explained before, my wife is from the Baltimore area. Big Orioles and Ravens fan. I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan and a Chicago Cubs fan. I have tended to do CPU versus CPU with my favorite team because that's what I play most often in these games. And then when I actually play the games, I adopt my wife's teams, Baltimore. That's kind of what I've been going with lately. Same thing here. I am the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in my CPU versus CPU franchise with Nathan. He's the Patriots. So it was natural that I went with the Ravens for this. Um, I didn't make a whole lot of changes to this roster going into year one. Um, One thing I did is insert myself as head coach. We're using the Bears playbook. I've been using the Bears playbook in CPU versus CPU when I have mobile quarterbacks, and it's been great. Obviously, I've got Lamar Jackson here, mobile quarterback. I'm just going to stick with the Bears playbook and see how it works for me. I did change the Ravens from a 3-4 to a 4-3. I'm going to go with the Dallas playbook. I'm not going to play defense. I'm going to do offense only. I had to make some changes to the rosters in order to transition to a 4-3. We'll quickly go over the roster before getting into this game. Lamar is the starter. Tyler Huntley is the backup. I believe Tyler Huntley is in the last year of his rookie contract. So he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. I traded for Malik Willis. It took a fourth and a fifth round pick to get him. I figure I'll probably let Tyler Huntley walk at the end of the season rather than pay him, especially considering I've got a huge contract out for Lamar Jackson now. I want a good backup because if I'm going to be running with my quarterback, chances are Lamar's going to get hurt at some point. I need somebody to back up. I am confident Malik Willis can be the long-term backup. Running back J.K. Dobbins, 79 overall, 24. Still some upside there. He's going to be the primary back. Edwards is in some of the heavier formations. I signed Zonovan Knight off the Jets practice squad. He is kind of the backup for these two roles. If Edwards or Dobbins gets hurt, Knight is going to take over those roles, and Keaton Mitchell is a receiving back, third down back. Surprisingly, with star dev trait, I was not expecting that, but I'll take it. Fullback, Patrick Ricard, one of the best fullbacks in the league. Wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr. on a one-year deal. I have toyed with the idea of trading Odell and seeing what value I can get back for him because I doubt he's going to be on this roster past this season. As the season goes on, we might look at that a little bit more, especially depending on how well I'm passing the ball. Bateman is a guy that I definitely want to develop into like a high-end wide receiver 2, maybe even a wide receiver 1. Zay Flowers, I think, is going to be an incredible slot wide receiver for us. Devin Duvernay still has a lot of upside. James Prochet is decent depth. Same with Tylan Wallace. Not really expecting a whole lot out of those two. Mark Andrews, probably the second best tight end in football behind Travis Kelce. I've also got Isaiah Likely, who is a very good developmental piece. He also has star dev trait. Charlie Kohler is just depth. So I've got two very serviceable tight ends. Left tackle Ronnie Stanley is awesome. Hopefully, can keep him going for maybe 3 or 4 more years. I signed Dalton Risner to a 1 year deal. I don't know why he was a free agent. I probably should Google that and make sure it's not like a domestic violence issue or something like that. Because if that's the case, I don't really want him on my roster. Dalton Risner. No, he's hidden gem free agents. Okay. He's just the most shocking available free agent. I don't know why he got released. It doesn't look like any character issues. It looks like the Broncos just didn't sign him or cut him or something. A lot of teams seem to be interested. I signed him. Um, I dropped. I think it's John Simpson. He is going to be the starting left guard for the Ravens in real life. Andrew Voorhees, I believe, was the guard that tore his ACL during the combine. And with a torn ACL, did the bench press and did like an insane number of reps, which is kind of reflected in that 97 strength rating. Probably not a long-term starter, so I'm either going to have to re-sign Risner or look to draft somebody. At center, Tyler Linderbaum's going to be the guy for quite a while. Zietler is kind of a short-term right guard, 33 years old. I might only get 2 seasons out of him. Morgan Moses, kind of the same thing. He's an okay right tackle. Might get a couple seasons out of him before we got to look for a replacement there. Jadeveon Clowney was a late free agent signing. He's going to be probably the backup left end. I'm probably going to start Matabike. Clowney's going to come in occasionally. Adefe Owe at right end, along with David Ojabo. Hoping to really be able to develop Owe into a big-time pass rusher. Defensive tackle, we've got Michael Pierce. I had to bring in another defensive tackle since we're transitioning to a 4-3. I brought in Akeem Hicks. He's good when he plays. He's probably going to get hurt a lot. He's got the mentor tag. That might be able to help like Travis Jones. Broderick Washington Jr. is a solid backup. He's probably going to play quite a bit because I don't think Hicks is going to be able to stay on the field. Left outside linebacker Trenton Simpson is going to be the starter. He was a middle linebacker, moved him out to left outside linebacker. I traded Patrick Queen. I was able to get a second-round pick for Queen. It was kind of came down to what I wanted to do with the linebacker situation. I wanted Roquan to be the middle linebacker. He's already got paid. He's going to be the guy. So I looked at how valuable is Patrick Queen to me as an outside linebacker who's going to need a new contract. I decided it's not going to be worth giving him big money. I would rather run with Trenton Simpson as my second best outside linebacker and develop him as basically the number 2 linebacker in some formations. Kenny Young is there for depth. Malik Harrison, backup middle linebacker, and Bumper Pool, the rookie out of Arkansas. Landon Collins I brought in to be the 4-3 right outside linebacker. Probably won't see the field a ton. I imagine the team will probably play majority nickel. Cornerback Marlon Humphrey, Rock Yassin. I brought in Greedy Williams off of free agency. Same with Igbonyehi. I don't know how to say that name. Noah. And Kayoblu Kelly. Kelly's probably more of a slot guy, although he doesn't have great strength. I'm going to have to develop him a bit. Free safety Marcus Williams is fantastic. Brandon Stevens, transition from corner to free safety to back him up. Kyle Hamilton at strong safety. Geno Stone from free safety to strong safety to back him up. Justin Tucker, probably the greatest of all time kicker. Punter, Jordan Stout. He's got a pretty good leg. We can work with that. Picked up some draft picks. I got the second rounder from the Falcons for Patrick Queen. I picked up Carolina's third rounder, Jacksonville's third rounder, and Dallas's fourth. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get started week 1 at home against the Texans. If I can't put away the Texans, it's going to be a rough season, so hoping for the best. I should probably show franchise settings. I am playing on all Madden. There you go. 12-minute quarters, 20-second play clock. I'll give you a quick look at the sliders. I believe it was Matt 10, whose sliders I used as a guide and as a base. I may have adjusted a little bit, but I pretty much went with his. Player skill, QB accuracy down to 25, pass block down to 15, wide receiver catching at 50. Run block is 1 out of 100. I'm a little bit scared by that as someone who likes to run the ball. I'm kind of curious to see if I'm going to be able to run the ball effectively with run blocking that low, but that's where he had his slider set. I'm going to try it out. Ball security, another thing. Fumbles are down to 30. We'll see how that plays. I'm a little bit curious. Pass defense is way up. Interceptions way down. That's pretty standard. When I play in CPU versus CPU is pretty close to these settings. So I am fine with that. Tackling's up to 60. That seems a little bit high, but we'll see how it plays. CPU skill, quarterback accuracy down to 20. Pass block down to 25. Wide receiver catching down to 44. Their run block set at 45. Ball security down to 25. And again, pass defense way up, interceptions way down. I moved field goal accuracy down to 32. Punt power up a touch. Punt accuracy way up. Kickoff power to 55. I want a few more touchbacks. Injuries at 25. Fatigue is at 70. I left mid-player speed threshold right at 50. Penalties, offsides at 95. False start 80. Holding 95. Face max 55. Defensive pass interference 99. Legal block in the back 51. Roughing the passer at 50. All right, let's get this started. Let's see if we can actually run the ball. That's going to be the biggest thing. Without using a custom playbook, I am not super confident in my ability to pass the ball effectively. I have formations and routes that I want to run. If I have to go outside of that, I usually don't perform very well. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. I don't know how this is going to go, especially if I'm not able to run the ball. I want black pants. Probably alternate. Yep. Okay. All right, we are ready to go. Week 1 at home against the Houston Texans. This should be a pretty comfortable win. There is the rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud going up against the former MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson. Just got his new contract. There's Odell. There's Roquan Smith, number 0. And the Texans coming out of the tunnel. Probably going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this season. We are hopefully going to be one of the better teams in the NFL. I want to try to capture a division title. At the very least, a wild card. This should be a playoff team. It's a total failure if this team does not make the playoffs. All right, let's go ahead and get underway. All right, looks like we're getting the ball. Good field position at the 34 of Houston. Tight end angle. I like that play. Got Flowers running a drag, and Andrews cutting in behind him. And we got Bateman running it out. That was my third read. The drag was maybe there for a couple yards. Andrews was covered. That broke wide open for Bateman. All right, let's go read option. And we get nothing. All right, I'm going to have to play around with the read option a little bit. It has been years since I've run read option as a big part of my offense. It's probably something I should have ran in practice a bit before I started this, but we're jumping right into it. All right, we got Gus Edwards going to the right. I want him going to the left. Edwards up the middle, takes us to the 4. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4. Let's go with slant spacing. I might be able to hit Odell. If not, it might be Duvernay. It's Duvernay. Touchdown. They took the slant away. I had to go to my second read. Duvernay initially was covered. The linebacker went out to the flat and left it wide open. And we take a quick lead on Houston. That went really well. All right, now we're backed up to our 20. We've actually got to put together a drive now. Let's go read option. Hand it off to Mitchell, who gets blown up in the backfield. It was the correct read. It just wasn't there. Let's go mesh spot. Dobbins looks like the primary, but he's not going to be for this play. It's probably going to be Andrews or Duvernay. Andrews wide open. Easy first down. 3 for 3, 45 yards and a touchdown so far for Lamar. We're off to a solid start. Let's go halfback blast with Gus Edwards. Oh, big hole for Gus Edwards. That is probably about 22 on the pickup for Edwards. Great blocking for run blocking being turned all the way down to 1. Let's go back to Edwards on halfback zone weak. I like the way this is setting up. Ooh, boy, the left end. Clellan Ferrell totally blew up the tackle and blew up that play. Okay, let's go dagger. We got 2nd and long. All right, we might have Duvernay. Thought I had Bateman. Petre was able to break it up. 3rd and long. This is not the situation that I want to get into. This is just does not play to my strengths at all. Let's go crossers. I thought about doing a screen, but that would be super conservative. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there, but Clellan Ferrell blew up my tackle again and brought me down for a sack. Just did not have the time to let that develop. I probably should have looked to scramble and get out of the pocket. I thought I was going to have a little bit more time than that. Not a bad punt by Stout, but bounces into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. And CJ Stroud, not able to get anything done. We're going to get good field position again. Taking over at the 43. J.K. Dobbins is the back. Let's give him a handoff. Dobbins up the middle for a few. All right, let's see. Let's go halfback angle. We'll see what that linebacker does. I'd like to hit Andrews. If not, Dobbins should be open. Yep. They went with Andrews, left Dobbins open. Easy pitcher to catch for the first down. Let's go halfback power O. Oh, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That went pretty quickly. Right. I liked halfback power O, but I don't think I'm going to find it again. Let's go zone split weak. This looks like a cover 3 defense. Ah, shit. I ran right into the back of my lineman. Get maybe a yard. Let's go inside zone with Keaton Mitchell. Nope, wrapped up by the linebacker. It's going to be 3rd and long again. Last time we did crossers. Let's go verts. All right, this looks like maybe a cover 4. Got it to Duvernay. First down. Quick release. It was a quarterback blitz, so I just threw it immediately to the guy who's uncovered. The guy covering him blitzed, left him wide open. All right, we might be able to hit Isaiah Likely here. Underneath. That's going to be a pickup of about 6. Take us down to the 12-yard line. All right, let's go. Let's go Z spot. I would like to try to hit Flowers if he's open. Got it. Is he in? He's down to the 1. Oh, how was he not in the end zone? Oh, my God. All right. Let's go zone weak with Gus Edwards. Let's try to punch this in. Cuts it back. Not able to cross the goal line. All right. Let's do read option down here. Oh, this. Let's go inside zone. This should be easy. Yeah, Keaton Mitchell right up the middle, touchdown. Rookie's first touchdown of his career. And it is 14-0 Ravens. And we got the ball again on the other side of midfield. The Texans have turned the ball over 3 times. Keep putting us in good situations. And it's a big gain for Dobbins. It's a pickup of about 10. It's going to come down to 2nd and inches. He's just short. Let's go halfback stretch with Gus Edwards. This might actually go better to the left. Get out there. All right, got enough for the first down. Edwards, 5 carries, 29 yards. All right. I would like to run something play action, but I don't really see much. Let's go halfback stretch with Dobbins this time. Cut it upfield. There wasn't a whole lot there. Get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's go. Let's go mesh spot. See if I have Andrews or Duvernay. We got Duvernay. Big gain. Jackson, 8 of 9 for 110 yards in the first half. Let's go inside zone with Dobbins. I think we got enough guys to block everyone up front. Everybody gets a body. And it's a big gain for Dobbins. That's going to be another pickup of about 10. He's up to 28 yards. All right, now let's go play action. See if we can get Beckham or Likely or even Edwards out in the flat. We got Likely. Oh, the pass is off target. It was under pressure. All right, let's go Dobbins inside zone. Up the middle, he is down to the 1, did not cross the goal line. Oh, I thought we had it. All right, now what? Let's go X slant. See what defense they come out in. Okay, I think I can run against this front. Let's go halfback power O. And we are in. Gus Edwards touchdown. $21-0. 21-3. We got 25 seconds. Let's go with a slip screen. See if we're able to pick anything up. And we waiting on some blocks. It never really developed. And we'll probably let the clock run out on the first half. There's no need to try to force anything and make a mistake. So we will take a 21-3 lead to the half. Everything went pretty well in that first half. We're running the ball well. We're throwing the ball pretty well. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Cincinnati and Cleveland. Cincinnati is all over Cleveland. Wow. Carolina and Atlanta. Carolina all over Atlanta. Bryce Young having quite a debut. All right, let's jump back. I want to focus on running inside. And let's defend the short pass. I want to play offense only. All right. Let's go halfback blast with Gus Edwards. It's been one of my favorite plays to run so far. I think there's a potential to bust this outside if I go to the right side. Nope, they closed it off. And we get nothing. All right, let's go dagger. Could have Bateman. Possibility Duvernay comes open. Not a great pass. Duvernay did pop open. It was pretty inaccurate, and we got 3rd and long. Let's go verts. Right up the middle of the field, Rashad Bateman, and he's hurt. Got her first injury. Bateman headed to the locker room. Damn it, hate to see that. All right, let's go halfback stretch with Dobbins. All right, so one thing I'm sort of seeing is these stretch plays do not seem to be working. So I might just stop calling those altogether. Second and 11. Let's go trail shake. And we got Duvernay. Another big pickup. 11 for 14, 153 yards. Duvernay's having a pretty good game. Let's go halfback dive with Dobbins. Let's go left side. Boy, it is just not there. So far, my read is that run blocking needs to be bumped up a little bit. Because I am just getting completely blown up on run attempts a lot. Flowers is open. Oh, it's an overthrow. Oh my God, that was a touchdown. Oh, that was a touchdown. And we got third and long again. Let's do crossers. Bateman. We got him. That's going for 6. Yeah, you cannot put Denzel Perriman on Rashad Bateman and expect that to hold up. That was a mismatch from the snap. It's now 28-10. Let's go zone split weak. And we're up the middle for a couple. 9 carries, 34 yards for Dobbins. Let's do stick. I think we got Beckham on a slant. Oh, I got jumped. Steven Nelson on the outside saw that route coming. He ran it better than my wide receiver. Let's go back to crossers. Okay. I don't think crossers is going to work particularly well against this. Maybe we have Bateman. Let's see. Yeah, we got Bateman right off the... Yeah, he holds on. Takes the hit, holds on. And it's another first down. Let's see. Let's go read option with Lamar. Get outside. Wrapped up by... Was that Denzel Perriman? I cannot get the running game going. Let's go zone weak with Dobbins. Nothing. So I am definitely bumping the run blocking sliders up. Putting them all the way down to 1 just made running the ball damn near impossible. At least with any consistency. Oh, throwing it up for grabs. Almost caught off the deflection. There was nothing there. And I decided we're just going to try to hope we get lucky throwing one up for Odell Beckham. And the punt by Stout is going to be returnable. And he gets hit sticked at about the 19-yard line. Dameon Pierce having a pretty good game against my defense. And the Texans don't get anything and may have potentially turned the ball over again. It's telling me to run the ball. I don't super like that idea because I have not been able to run the ball at all. Gus Edwards up the middle, nobody blocks, and it's 1 yard. All right, now they've given me some passing plays. I think Beckham is going to be covered on the slant. Maybe Andrews gets open. I am going to put Duvernay on a drag. Yeah, Duvernay was the only thing that was there. I'll take a couple yards. 3rd and 6, we'll try to pick that up. Let's go mesh spot. I think Likely is probably going to be open. And he is. Up the sideline. Big pickup for Isaiah Likely. He's outplayed Mark Andrews so far in this game. I haven't really gotten much of anything from Mark Andrews. Tight end attack. Let's try it. Not a great throw. Poor accuracy out of bounds. We had him. It took a while to develop, but he eventually got open. We have 2nd and long. Let's try a halfback dive with Dobbins. Hopefully we can pick up 3 or 4, make this a little easier to pick up. Yeah, there's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. I'm just slamming the ball into the line of scrimmage. I don't want to completely abandon the running game, especially as I'm trying to run the clock out, but if it's just going to be impossible to run the ball, I don't know what other option I have. Andrews is open. We got him. Touchdown. I didn't know if I was going to have enough time to get that throw off. 35-17. Try a halfback dive with Dobbins. I'd rather go to the left. There's just nothing there. Not at all. Let's go read option. Lamar on the keeper, picks up a few. It's going to bring us to 3rd and 3. Let's do cross drag. Nope. I was waiting for Flowers to clear the linebacker. It took too long to develop. And we're going to have to put it away. And the inability to run the ball really puts us in some tough spots. And we get the ball right back. Probably another turnover. Let's go inside zone with Dobbins. There we go. There we go. Big pickup for Dobbins. Perhaps the best run of the game. Certainly for Dobbins it is. Let's go tight end corner. Ooh, I kind of like this matchup for both Duvernay and Andrews. Ooh, trying to squeeze it in there to Andrews. Not able to hang on. All right. Let's come back with mesh spot. See if we got Likely or Duvernay, possibly Bateman. And it's Duvernay. That's going to be 6. And we put up 42 on the Texans here in the opener. We're getting the ball back. I don't want to take a knee. Let's run inside zone. And it's Dobbins. He gets maybe a couple. 14 carries, 55 yards. Let's go with a stretch to Gus Edwards. And breaks a tackle, but still picks up nothing. And we're not going to have time to run another play. 42-17. Ravens win the opener. The rushing offense was not great. The passing offense was pretty strong. Pretty strong. It's kind of an inverse of what I expected going into this game. I thought we would run the ball pretty well, and the passing game would be iffy. We were 17-25 for 263, 4 touchdowns. Dobbins had 14 carries for 55 yards. Edwards 9 for 32 and a touchdown. Mitchell had 3 carries for 1 yard and a touchdown. Lamar kept it 3 times for 9 yards. Duvernay 6 catches, 77, 2 touchdowns. Bateman had 4 catches, 100 yards and a touchdown. Likely was 2 for 21. Dobbins 2 for 14. Andrews 2 for 39 and a touchdown. And Zay Flowers 1 catch for 12 yards. 11 tackles for Roquan Smith, 10 for Greedy Williams. Jadeveon Clowney had 2 sacks. Marlon Humphrey had a pick. It's a good week 1 victory. I'll come back with week 2 soon. Thanks for watching.